Greetings everybody. Welcome to the Cataclysm, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Vorm Plays, here to read some books. That's our major adventure for this afternoon. Hope you're in anticipation of a good book reading. What do we got? We got mechanics books, we got health books, we got computer books, we got sword books. We got books. It's all about the books. Oh, Friday. It's Friday. Hope everybody's having a good afternoon on this Friday. Make sure I got everything else set up properly here. Looks like we're good to go. All right. I'll just do some character checking real quick. Remind myself what I was doing. Okay. Three on tailoring, 2 on fab, and not much else. 2 on healthcare. Alright, got that. Things I brought in with me. Tablet PC, game system, laptop, lamp, some foods. I eat my pizzas. Oh yeah, definitely time to clear out the bottles once again. So many bottles. Hey, I did bring my pillow in with me. Did I bring my blanket? Not seeing the blanket. Oh, nope, there's one in there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Blanket. And pillowcase. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think we'll just get things rolling. We're not going to be doing too much exciting for a little while, so they can get caught up as we do our reading. So, yeah. Hey, everybody. Greetings. Hail and well, Matt. Happy Friday. We're going to be continuing our Evolve or Die challenge with Patchy O'Hooligan. Still on the first version of Patchy. We are here at a little rural house in the middle of nowhere. And we've been doing some traveling. We're not really stuck in anywhere particular. I'm not super excited to go back and try that ice lab. That was going to be the only thing that was holding us in place, really. I'm not super worried about that. So we're going to be finally settling down after 3 previous episodes. We're going to settle down and do some reading. We're going to get our skills caught up with the books that we've got. And it's going to be painful. If you haven't been following along the previous series live streams, this one, the particular difficulty on this one is evolution speed is set to 8 times faster than normal. So anytime I spend sitting in one spot letting the clock tick by and the days flow by is dangerous in the extreme. Because we're going to hit a point where evolution is just going to go bonkers on me, and they're going to evolve really, really quickly.
Good luck. Labs are a totally different thing now.
Yeah, certain ones. They still haven't totally mixed out the old ones. They're working on it. They're going to get rid of them eventually. But there are a lot of variations available now compared to previous. But thanks for the resub, Nabu. Let's see here. Oh yeah, let's turn. What was I talking about? I was talking about things. Oh yeah, what are we going to do? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and hang out here for a while. Then the plan is to work our way over to the refugee center. I'll probably have to go up and around and down and come in from this direction. I might be able to come in from this direction, actually. Yeah, we haven't gone up and tested this road yet to see if there's a roadblock or something, but we've got a route up to the refugee center. We'll go talk to some NPCs, kill the zombies, see if we can figure out which NPCs direct us to the Exodii. Supposedly there's a couple of NPCs at the refugee center that will take us that direction. Exodii are the new faction, NPC faction, that is interdimensional travelers from an alternate universe that are kind of cyborg related. They're the ones bringing CBMs into our world now, per the retconned lore for CBMs, complex bionic modules. So part of the goals of this challenge is to kind of investigate that whole thing, see what's been implemented, and how we can deal with them. So, that's pretty much my goals. We're going to do as much skill learning as we can, and then we're going to go visit that refugee center, and we'll go from there. So we'll see how much time goes by, but at 8-speed evolution, it's going to be rough. Gonna be rough.
Hello, Vorm. Thanks for all the great streams. Cheers to many more. Vormit Migo Vormit Greedy Z-Dog Vormit Hulk Vormit Moose.
I love the way they force me to name those things. Hey there, Under Radar. Thanks very much. Oh, yeah, so we've grabbed a few things out of our vehicle, and we're just going to hang out here in this farm. Hopefully there's nothing underground or nearby that's going to slow down our time frame for processing the game speed. I have noticed, to announce changes via the experimental branch. I didn't notice anything super interesting or concerning, other than when I first logged in tonight, or today, right before I went live, the examine command doesn't do what it used to do. I hit examine, I say where, I'm telling it to examine here where I have items, and all it does is tell me there's a floor there. So it's not keying that there's items there and letting me pick them up or do anything with them. I can't, I can grab things, I can use the grab command, and it'll show me all the items nearby, but I've never gotten used to using the grab command, the G command, to yank items that are adjacent to the character. So I'm just not used to moving to this screen. I can still use the advanced inventory, which I do quite often, but I'm just used to hitting E and picking a direction real quick when I'm just moving around. So, yeah. I'm just not used to using this. Ever since it got added, I've just very rarely used it. A few thousand hours of not having it has trained my fingers and my brain, so I just never use it. So I'll work around it, but occasionally you'll hear me pressing keys or see me doing something, and if nothing's happening, it's probably because I'm attempting to do something that doesn't work anymore. Oh yeah, the G key has been the grab key for a while, but I've just, like I said, I've never really used it. I mean, it's keyed to a letter number system, so you can just press a key if you want to, but I'm not sure that's any faster, but yeah, it's been a thing for a while. I just never used it. Just force a habit. I'm used to hitting E and picking a direction. So, I don't know if that's something that can be configured back again or not. I just happened to notice it right before we went live. Yeah, that's the furniture thing is capital G for the grab command. This is lowercase g for the grab local items command. So, capital G brings up grab, so you can grab a bookcase or whatever. Lowercase g brings up the pickup menu, pickup window, so you can grab local things. But yeah. So, another thing we'll have to get used to. Typically, I don't know, I mix between advanced inventory and just pressing E in the direction key, so we'll see. That's the only change I've noticed, though. None of the other changes I saw on the build notes for Experimental Branch were very interesting between Monday and today. Okay. You don't like it having sorted loot into separate piles? Separate tiles doesn't matter now? I never bothered with that. I've just never bothered. I put everything into one tile, and I can't remember the last time. It probably, there has been occasion, but I don't remember distinctly the last time I needed more than a single pile for all my crap. So by the time I get to that point, I'm usually in a vehicle or something. But the only thing I ever specifically sort into piles is inside my vehicle storage. I tend to try to make sure all my food is in a single pile and all my books are in a single pile. And the only reason for that is, so when I bring up this list, it's not separated by positions. It's all in one list. So it doesn't say floor and list a bunch, and then west and list a bunch, and east and list a bunch, because that messes up like the alphabetizing and so on. So that's pretty much the only thing I ever paid attention to. So I don't think I'll notice the fact that I just don't separate my gear. I don't really care beyond that. But yeah, I can see where other people might not like it. In-vehicle storage is going to be wonky as hell. I don't know. I don't use zones. I've never used zones. So we'll see. We'll see how much of a difference it makes. When I'm in the vehicles, I'm almost always using the advanced inventory, so I won't notice. But yeah, the only things that I ever do is try to keep my food and my books in a specific single location, just to make it easier for when I'm doing this stuff. Okay, but that's it. So yeah, nothing really exciting to report on changes in Experimental Branch. There's probably been a few, but nothing of particular note that I would like to bring up. So let's just get back to business. So it's noon. We've got our bandaging on. We're in position. I've got some food and some books, and we're just gonna read and let some time pass. Oh, Royale with cheese. That would be a Tarantino reference, wouldn't it? I'm going to assume that's a Tarantino reference from Pulp Fiction. Hey there, Lord of all cheese. and associated friends and guests. It was basically done to remove the need to use tricks like insert for items inside pockets. Huh. Yeah, usually there's some kind of a reason associated with changes like that. They don't do it just to do it. So if it solves some of the issues with the pocket system, I can live with the change. We'll see. Day 64? Well, no, the game starts on day 61. The default start date is day 61. So we're only 3 hours and 3 days and 4 hours into this particular challenge. So, yeah, don't be impressed by day 64. Long gone are the days where a day 1 start was the default or the normal. All right, so we're a few days into this particular challenge. For folks that have just joined in that may not have visited before, this is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, and
Actually playing CTDA more rather than just watching you. Current record is not quite 2 days. Things abruptly go south unexpectedly. More paranoia needed, but thanks for all the tips.
You can never have an overabundance of paranoia when playing Cataclysm. It will keep you safe because they are all out to get you. So just keep that in mind. The biggest thing as a new player for Cataclysm to understand is you are going to die a lot, and just try to make a lesson out of each death. Think through what you could have done differently, how you could have planned differently, how you could have not gotten yourself into that situation, things like that. Try to take away from each death some nugget of wisdom you can carry forward. But everybody dies a ton when they first start playing this game. But it's very much worth the time and the effort to learn and play. Again, for folks that might have just joined who've never seen it before, it's a zombie survival simulator game, turn-based and extremely deep. This and Dwarf Fortress, if you're familiar with that, are pretty much bandied about as the two super deep, super difficult type games. But this one is completely free. Costs $0. Basically same as Project Zomboid, not even remotely. Very similar theme. But Project Zomboid is about 1% of the difficulty and depth of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. If even 1%. So, it's, yeah, it's crazy. So the general description is, Project Zomboid is to Cataclysm what RimWorld is to Dwarf Fortress. Similar overall themes. RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress are both colony management games. But the comparisons don't go much deeper than that in regards to complexity and depth and simulated detail. So, somewhat similar here. This one's community built and driven, and $0. So, yeah. And I play this game a lot. I've been live streaming it regularly on Twitch and putting it up on my YouTube channel for years now. And I got a little bit of knowledge about the game. I do a lot of tutorial and new player training vids for the game. So, this particular game world we're in right now, we are Patchy O'Hooligan, a gym teacher, and we're just trying to survive. The particular difficulty or distinction I put into this game world when I set it up is that the enemies are going to evolve into nastier, harder, more difficult forms very, very quickly in this game world. So I'm about to do a bad thing, which is sit in place for a few days while I read a bunch of books to try to get some skills. And by doing so, we're allowing time for all the enemies in the game world to advance, to evolve into nastier and nastier forms. So, unfortunately, for anybody that just joined in, you're going to have the riveting opportunity to watch me read books for a while.
Hey, Vorm. Been a while since I caught a live stream.
Hey there,
How
Arden
goes
Grub.
it?
It's going okay. But the dangerous part of this one is about to happen right now. So, but welcome back. Thanks for the resub. Okay. Yeah, woot books. Here's the books I brought out of the vehicle. So we have our trusty vehicle right here. I've unloaded some food and some basic tools and some books. And we've cleared the area. There's no zombies or enemies here. So we're just going to use it. This is the map of the local area. We're going to do some reading for a little bit. Then we're going to jump in our car and we're going to come over this roadway. We're going to come up and visit this refugee center. Talk to some NPCs, pick up some quests, try to figure out which ones lead us to the Exodii, new NPC faction that is supposed to be the high-tech visitors from an alternate dimension. They're kind of cyborgs with lots of compact bionic modules. And that's what we're investigating. There's a big change going on in the game in regards to that section of the game. So there's our character sheet for Patchy O'Hooligan. Lots of info there. It's not going to mean much to people that haven't seen the game before. But, you know, details, details, details. Alright. Checking in through chat again here. Just like how they plan to lock CBMs behind Exodii. I don't think they're locked in any way, but I don't know exactly how they're going to fully implement it. I mean, if it's just a matter of kill the Zomborgs and dissect them, then it's not really locked. If they remove autodoc couches and the surgery system, that's going to be pretty major. And if they stick that behind NPCs, I will also be unhappy. So far, they've managed to not just totally wall off sections of the game behind an NPC system. So, well, dev has stated and it has occurred are different things. Things change fast in Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I play the game I'm given. I don't worry so much about things that might happen in the future. So, till I actually see the system in place and see how it works and see just how involved I have to be in it, I'm not going to worry about it. Again, as long as it's not going to force me to, like, have one of their NPCs join my party and I have to drag their dumbass around the game world, then it's fine. I just do not ever want to be forced to have an NPC join me and me have to protect their dumbasses. Because they're all idiots. They're all suicide monkeys. And as long as they don't make me do that, if it's just drive to a location, talk to a guy, jump on a couch, and have CBMs installed, I'm okay with it. That's all fine. So we'll see. Long way to go on that whole process. I'm not worried about it. Alright. Yeah, that'd be funny. It'd be cute if you had to, like, go get wasp venom or something as part of the process to get CBMs installed. Wouldn't that be a joy? Let's do some reading. Let's see. Let's activate. What do we got? Let's get the MP3 player rolling so we can get some tunes. Get our morale up by enjoying some music. I've got some pizza in my belly, apparently, and a cucumber sandwich. Oh yeah, we're tired. That's right. Our focus is down because of the tired cap. I should probably just sleep first. Noon. We'll do a little reading, then I'll sleep. Let's just do some of the non-consequential stuff like the cutting skill. Not sure how much water I brought in with me. Okay, 1 book down. That was a couple hours worth. Thirsty, are we? How much did I bring in? Let's have a supreme pizza before it goes bad. I brought in a couple of gallons of water. Okay, keep an eye on my bandaging right here. I got bandage and disinfectant on my wounds. Let's start working on mechanical mastery. I need to get to 4. I need mechanical mastery 4 in order for us to get the 50 caliber, the Modlist, installed on top of our station wagon. Gotta have our Modlist on the station wagon. Let's let's work on that for a few hours. Alright, I think I'm going to stop there. Let's sleep before we get dead tired. So we've got my pillow and my blanket right there. Let's close the window. Turn off the MP3 player. Check our bandaging. We're down to poor, very poor, so we need to reapply some bandaging. So... Definitely. And some hydrogen peroxide. Alright, so we've got our bandaging and disinfectant on our 3 wounded limbs. So that'll get some work done while we're sleeping. And let's just go to sleep. Now let's have a... Oh no, it went bad on me. Ah, my pizza. I should have I should have stuffed myself. Oh well, there goes 1,000 calories. I guess we'll have some fast food french fries to make up for my disappointment on letting my pizza go rotten. Eat pizza anyway? No, not with this character. Not at the rotten stage, anyway. And no alarm. We'll see if anything comes visiting in the night while I sleep with my eyes open and my baseball bat ready. Skill all Cataclysm survivors learn. Oh, we got some skill rust. We've lost fab. We've lost throwing. That's all good. Hungry and very thirsty. And cold. We're cold. Day 65? How are we this cold on day 65? That can't be right. What the hell? I guess I don't have a ton of warmth gear on currently. That just seems a little chilly for this type of day. Got that false... Yeah, that might be the real dawn at 5 a.m. No, only my left arm is damaged enough where we'd see a little extra cold. But, I mean, I'm seeing it on every body location, so... That by itself is not what's causing that much chill. Ah, my BLTs are going old now, too. Alright, lots of BLTs for breakfast. Get them calories stored in my body instead of in my backpack. Alright, we are full and slaked. We didn't make much progress on the healing. Good old imperceptive healer trait that we chose that makes our healing super slow. You know, good times. Fun. Alright, let's, I forget what I have out in the vehicle. What do I got? Do I have any spare other than our plate armor? I got 20 warmth on my plate armor. We could toss that on. What is it? Torso, arms, and legs? They would help. Not going to help our head and mouth. Look at that. Negative 51 on our mouth. Why? Why in particular is our mouth so much colder than our head in general? What's up with that nonsense? That's just weird. There's some weirdness with the temperature. Somebody might have been fiddling. I don't think I have any gloves laying around either. I got no gloves. That's going to be a problem. We might have to wear a blanket. Alright, let's grab a different book while we're here. We'll grab Chemistry for Kids. And I guess that's it for the moment. Oh, and more tailoring. Wear the electric blanket. So, yeah, look at that. That's just weird. I mean, I have no damage, so it's not that. That's just broken. That's just broken temperature. There's no way around that. That's broken temperature nonsense. There's no way on day 65 I should be seeing that kind of temperature. I could start a fire in the oven to keep warm. I could make a balaclava to help out a bit. Oh, can't make a balaclava? I think I'm missing survival. What is it for balaclava? I want to say it's missing survival. I think it's survival 1. Yeah, we're missing something for it. It's been forever since I cared, but I'm pretty sure it's survival. Well... Not what I wanted. Survival. Makeshift sling out of my electric blanket? No. No thank you. Wood ash, washing kit, torches. Oh, the sock mitts. That's right. I have socks. I don't have socks. I can't do the sock mitts. We can just do, that's all pain in the butt. Rags and planks for the bindle. It's probably going to be the simplest. Hey there, Bindle. Just one for now. So, there's survival 1. Hey, look, the balaclava. Alright, so I guessed correctly. Goodbye, Bindle. Ah, I'm trying to E the space. I'm just not going to get used to this. Not going to get used to it. Alright, so rags and some thread for the balaclava. Guess we'll go ahead and bring some of that from over here. Scrap metal, rags, planks. Sure, bring it all. Let's put it right there. Grab some string to turn into thread. Actually, I might have thread. Guess I should check. I got a little bit. Okay, give me a balaclava, please. So, balaclava is going to provide 30 warmth. And you can see here it does our head and our mouth, which are the two body locations that we had the problem with temperature. So, are we okay now to take off the electric blanket? Nope. 43. I need 13 points of warmth at least on my hands. So, light gloves are how much? 20? 20. Yeah, light gloves will do it. Need patchwork, cotton sheets. Cotton sheets. I don't remember if I grabbed any of that. Patchwork cotton clothing parts. Alright, grab them. Was not what I needed, apparently. Deconstruct furniture. Oops. Deconstruct furniture. Crap. Didn't quite do it either. See, I want to examine that direction and then pick the one item. Yeah, this is going to take some... Ooh, how am I going to do that now? If I can't... It won't even let me select it to pick it up. Did they do this to solve the picking things that are too heavy up? G won't let me pick it up. It won't even show it. It'll skip right past it on the selector. I can't use G to grab it. I'm not sure there's a way for me to grab this mattress. I can't select it on the disassemble list. I can butcher it. That doesn't quite get me what I want either, but go ahead. Yeah, I've complained for quite a while about silliness like picking up a car engine. You were able to do it. You could grab it and you could hold it as long as you didn't try to move. So you could do silly things like position it next to the seat for a vehicle, then you could pick up a 1,000-pound diesel engine, hold it in your lap while you drove back to your base. So, it seems like it's locked out the ability to pick things like that up. I'm going to run into a problem with that at some point, I'm sure. Huh. Yeah, you should be able to grab things that just overburden you. But it's not allowing me to via the pickup menu. And I can't E and pick the space any longer like I used to. And you could never do it via the advanced inventory. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Alright, let's just bring all this stuff in here. I'll puzzle about that later. The joys of the experimental branch. Alright, so what was I trying to do? Trying to make gloves. So all I want is a pair of light gloves. Damn, this takes a while. Alright, where are the light gloves? So, our temperature problems are now solved. We have no issues in this category. We spent most of the day getting that resolved. We're already tired again, hungry again. Let's have some bacon, some butter, almond milk. And I think back to reading now that we've solved our other problem. Let's keep working on mechanics. Oh yeah, activate the MP3 player. Let's play a game. Handheld game system. Let's play Minesweeper. We're an expert Minesweeper. We already lost. Oh well, we still get a boost for playing a game and eating some bacon. There we go. Theoretical knowledge mechanics increases to level 4. Now I just need to craft something or go do an activity that trains mechanics so we can bring our practical level up to 4 as well. So, P:\mech, tell me I can do something. That won't do it. Combat chainsaw. Yeah, I'll just whip one of those up, no problem. No, that one is a maybe. No, that's not the right level. We have exactly one recipe in the right level range. Everything else takes ridiculous materials. So we're not going to be able to do it that way. Level 3 to 4 is notoriously stupid to try to raise via vehicle manipulation. Because everything keys off level 2 and then it jumps to level 4. So if I try to remove things, for example, and you look over here, it's going to say 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 7. Yeah. But there's nothing that's going to say level 3. So it's a bit of a problem. I need level 3 in order to advance the skill. Well, let's find out if it'll just let me work on it. I think it might. So we've got the turret mount in already. We just needed the mechanics 4 in order to install the 50 cal. And it is saying we're allowed to, so there you go. Alright, mystery solved. We have our mounted M2 Browning 50 caliber with 22 rounds of ammo ready to go. In our full-size van, our soccer mom van. The accoutrement that every soccer mom van needs, a 50 cal. Okay, another thing off the list. This is the boring part of the game. If you're interested in this part, this is the boring part. This is me after a couple of days of traveling around accumulating stuff, trying to raise my various skills before we go out into the world. And we've already had too much time go by. As time passes, the standard zombies turn into higher evolved, specialized, and more dangerous versions. So, time is against me. Alright, so Mech 4 was my current go-to number for mechanics. I'm going to stop there. If we find a Humvee that we can transition over to, then I'll need to raise the mechanics up to 7. But 4 is enough for now. Sewing techniques. So I need to get my tailoring up. I'd like to get healthcare up, because we need healthcare as the primary stat for CBMs, for dissecting enemy zomborgs to try to successfully remove compact bionic modules. So, what next? And we're going to need applied science skill in order to brew up our own mutagens so we can mutate into cool other forms. Skill rust is actually a good thing nowadays, so if people that are familiar with the way the game used to work, don't freak out about skill rust. Yes, your skills do rust over time, but when you regain that skill XP, you regain it at a massively rapid rate, and you get a bonus XP above and beyond what you practice to get it there. So you get free XP, basically, by recovering at a super speed. So it's actually a good thing. So my throwing skill dropped very, very slightly from... I barely had it at level 2. And all I have to do is throw one thing that'll pop back up to level 2 again. But you recover the lost XP at a significantly advanced rate just by performing an action using that skill. And you get a bonus on top of the recovered XP just for free. Just free XP beyond that. So it's good to take a break and then relearn. So, be aware. Just don't automatically poo-poo it because you're don't give a knee-jerk response based on how it used to work. It doesn't work that way anymore. All right, let's get back to reading. Let's hit tailoring. I want to make sure I can repair the gear I'm wearing. So I want to get tailoring to 6 is my benchmark typically. I don't usually need it higher than 6. Healthcare, I'd like to get to as high as we can afford to take it. Computer science, we're kind of stuck because until I find the Hack Pro software tool, or the Hack Pro tool, we can't practice this to get the practical skill level up. So I'm not sure I want to spend the time to do this until we actually find it. Because it's not going to benefit us until we get it to high levels. So spending the time and not being able to level it is just going to make the world more dangerous without giving me any direct benefit. Well, let's just do tailoring. We'll go to about 1800, and then we're going to sleep again. Hungry, tired. Don't think I have anything else that's going to be going bad on me anytime soon. Alright, our bandaging and disinfectant has almost worn off again. Hey, look at that. We're making progress. One more full day, and it'll take more than a day to get that left arm fully healed. But the rest will be fine. So let's reset that. Bandage, yes. And more hydrogen peroxide. I'm not going to bother bandaging those other 2 slightly damaged limbs. They'll heal up with the hydrogen. Okay, we are all set again. Close, close. Turn off my MP3 player. We're down to one battery power. Temperature's fine, and off to sleep we go. Back up through chat here while we wait for that. Wield. Yeah, wield might work. Let me try wield. I'll see if we can wield a mattress. That's one I didn't check. Well, the hauling thing wasn't the concern. There were reasons, there are reasons that you want to be able to pick something up in your hands and carry it as opposed to using hauling or the other things. They're fairly edge case, but there were situations in the game where it was helpful to do so, or be able to do so. Do Zeds get stronger in this game the longer you're alive? Yes, it's using an evolution system where they get evolved into stronger and stronger forms. So a standard regular zombie might upgrade into a brute zombie, which is much, much stronger, which might upgrade then into, or a tough zombie that is, which then upgrades to a brute zombie, which then upgrades to a Hulk zombie. So there are a lot of different types of zombies, a lot of different chains of evolution that they can go through. You'll see them once we get out of this house. It'll be a little bit, but once we get out and about, you'll see a bunch of them. I don't believe there's practice for mechanics yet. And as mentioned in chat, I'm always happy to answer questions here on the live streams. I do a lot of demonstrating and exampling for folks that are new to the game, so don't be shy if you have questions or you see me doing something, you don't understand why I'm doing it. I'm happy to stop and explain. And you can also visit my Discord channel or any of the Cataclysm Discord channels if you'd like to get more help and information. Okay, 4:30, we have that false dawn. Yeah, we have that false dawn going on. I don't know why that's still doing that. It's weird. Let's have some breakfast. What do you think? Some onion rings and some butter? Oh, yeah. Oh, all full up. Okay. 4:30 in the morning. I'm just going to keep slamming down the reading. Let's reload our MP3 player. Activate our MP3 player with its new brand new 300 out of 300 battery charge. And Back to tailoring. This is going to be so painful when we leave. I had it easy the first couple of days. So there's tailoring theoretical 5. We're just going to keep powering on through. It'll take, this particular book will take me up to 6. But yeah, we had it easy the first few days in a default game world, essentially. The one and only real difficulty on this one for me is that 8 times evolution speed. I'm going to get pummeled. We make it? Oh, sun almost went down. Alright, so we got tailoring to 6 theoretical. Let's see if we can very quickly, before we lose the light. Tailoring. Show me tailoring recipes. So, these are all terrible recipes. These are all low level. That's a little weird. There's the higher level. What am I missing for some of this higher level stuff? What did I not bring in with me? I don't have felt. I don't have Kevlar. Short strings, plastic buttons. I can make short strings, no problem. Leather patches. I haven't been accumulating leather specifically, but we can definitely do short strings pretty easily. Let's go make some short strings. Hey there, window. Tear down the curtains. And give me your long string. And we'll take a couple sheets. Tear down the curtains, tear down the curtains, tear down the curtains. And give me your strings. Alright. Disassemble. Long string. Disassemble. Long string. Now we have some short strings. Let's check that recipe list again. What I'm looking for is it shows here the skill levels. I'm currently level 3. This particular recipe is level 5. I don't care about the item. It doesn't interest me to actually have this item. I just want to practice. But if I do too far above my current skill level, I'll fail constantly and waste the items. So ideally, I want to find something like this that's equal to my level. Only takes some rags and some thread. So we'll do a shotgun belt. 1 hour? Oh, that'll be way too easy. I wouldn't mind trying a level 4. 62 rags and 45 thread. Yeah, let's do a gambeson. We're likely to fail, but I don't care about the rags. There's plenty of them here in the building, and same with thread. So if we fail, we'll just waste some of the material, but that's doesn't really matter. It's also a long recipe, so it should get me to at least level 5. And we'll just have to make one more thing to get us level 6. There, I saw one message flash by. There's the other one. Stop crafting. So, we check our list here, right there. Tailoring skill hit 4, tailoring skill hit 5. Are we still gaining XP off of that? We might. Depends on what level we're at, the way the system works. I think 5 is high enough. Oops, tailoring. Yep, we're still gaining XP, so we're 25% of the way till 6. So we'll just let it ride. We'll let it go ahead and continue. Work on the craft. In progress. We're going to lose the light before we hit 6, I think. Oh, nope, I think we made it. Did we make it? We made it! Cool. That made it nice and easy. Alright. Have some water. Oh, I lost my other onion ring. And my almond milk. Damn it. It's terrible. It's almost 20 o'clock. We're tired again. Yeah, I'm so scared about this time that's going by. So in my gear, I need to fix up or butcher my leather jacket. I have no leather pieces to repair it with. I haven't really been picking up a lot of clothing items. I got lots of backpacks. Yeah, I haven't been picking up any of the clothing items. So we are deficient in that department. We're gonna have to wait on that part. Okay, MP3 player off. Our temperature is fine. I got one body part to make sure I keep bandaging up. And off to bed we go. Survival skill has dropped to 0. Oh well. I think I started at 0. Alright, some more bacon and butter. Breakfast of champions. Satisfied and turgid. That's what I like to be. Next up, so we got tailoring as far as I want it. Mechanics, I can stand to wait. We do healthcare next. I think we're missing the final healthcare book, if I remember right. Yeah, let's do healthcare. MP3 player. Did I bring any candy with me? Do I have any candy? All. Oh, what do we got? Some tortilla chips, some pudding. Oh, the Toastums. That's right. Give me all the Toastums. No space. Really? Well, let's wear a high volume rucksack. That's probably overkill. Do the duffel bag. Chocolate and that'll do. Alright, let's have Toastum. The reason we're doing these, for people that are wondering, is they have high joy values, which is going to make me higher morale, which is going to raise my focus, which is going to increase my XP gain while I'm reading. So, we're going to have a plus 20, a plus 15, and all I got is 20s and 15s. Alright, so there we go. And if we check our morale list, you can see enjoyed cereal, enjoyed chocolate, enjoyed Toastum, plus playing music. So we're trying to boost our morale up as high as possible, which is going to increase our focus. And whatever our focus, this is a percentage multiplier for the XP we get for either reading or performing actions. So, disliked butter? Yeah, apparently I disliked raw butter. I'm not sure why I would ever care. I don't typically pay a lot of attention to these systems, but I don't mind educating people about them. But I long ago stopped trying to fiddle with my morale. I just don't find it worth my real-world time to fiddle with it in-game. But, you know, that's how the mechanics work. So, if I perform an action that's going to get me 10 experience, but my focus is 90, this is an XP multiplier, you know, as a percentage, I'm only going to get 9 experience instead of all 10 experience. When this hits 10 focus, I'm only going to get 1 experience instead of the 10 experience. If it goes to 200, I'm going to get double experience. So, just think of that as a multiplier for your actions. Whether it's physical actions like fighting or reading or whatever. The simplest way to think about it. So you try to maintain it if you can, but it's really hard to keep up when you're constantly reading or constantly fighting, things like that. So let's work on healthcare. Day 67, every day is important. So you can see the reading is draining our focus steadily. We made it to 4. We can probably get to 5. I don't think we'll get to 6 in this single day. Let's re-up. Have another plus 15, plus 20, plus 10. Still got the music going. And keep reading. No, we're not going to get to level 2, or level 6. Level 5. Not tired yet. So far, I've been able to keep up with the day cycle and sleeping at night, so we haven't had to use any other light sources. We'll squeeze out a few more percentage points. 98. Oh, so close. So close. Close the window, activate a candle, and let's finish reading that last percentage point we needed. There we go. Healthcare 5. For practice, I don't think, yeah. How is that going to go up? We're at Healthcare 2 on the practical side. Almost to level 3, so I've got a little over 2 full levels of theoretical knowledge. This shows my theoretical level, meaning reading books, but my actual practical level, implementing that knowledge, is only level 2. So I know applying bandages and antiseptic is going to slowly raise it, but that's going to cap out, I think. Yeah, these are all super low. Oh, there's a blood draw kit. Need a syringe. Need a glass jar. Even those are fairly low levels. I haven't really tried to push my healthcare up since they made some of these changes, so I'm not sure. We don't have, or at least I don't have with the book I've got with me. Let's go, I think I still have the big book of first aid. Is there a practice book or practice recipe with the big book of first aid? Did I ditch the big book? No. No healthcare there either. All right, let's so let's see what the numbers look like at our current level. So we're at 87% progress currently. If we throw a bandage on our boo-boo, now we are at 93. So we got almost 60% by or 6% by throwing a bandage on, but I don't know if that's going to continue up through the levels. That, and weirdly, you have to actually have damage to practice applying the bandages. Been a while since I really paid attention to trying to raise healthcare. Does dissecting raise first aid? I'm not sure. It's also been forever since I did dissect some Zomborgs earlier in this challenge, but I didn't pay attention to the healthcare portion. It is the primary stat used to determine success. Huh. There's just not any real good choices here. That one would work. But it's only going to theoretically get me to 3. Or to 4 total. And I have to make several of them. Not sure if I can take that apart. I assume I can take that apart and then remake it. I'm not sure. We'll pay attention to that later. Alright, so, bandage is good, disinfectant is bad. Some more hydrogen peroxide on. Temperature's fine. Back to sleep we go. Ugh, every time I see a day go by, it's making me more and more nervous. Tailoring skill dropped.